Number 43, Tabihiro, Alfa Romeo, South Africa.
Number 66, Doctor Who, Alfa Romeo, United States.
6, Kazi, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
Number 48, Robin the Scout, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
84, Chase, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 60, King Alpha, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 29, Griever, Aston Martin, South Africa.
31, Cooper, Aston Martin, South Africa.
81, South Sky, Ferrari, the Netherlands, South Africa.
Number 9, Gianmarco, Ferrari, the Netherlands.
Number 23, Gatea, Haas, South Africa.
Number 19, Casto, Haas, South Africa.
21, Goose Pro, South Africa.
Number 92, Joshua Knott, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 7, Chooks, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 15, Detlef Shaw, Red Bull, South Africa.
Number 52, Johan Root, driving for Red Bull Racing, South Africa.
46, Keycracker, Williams, South Africa.
Number 25, Brian, Williams Racing, South Africa.
It's just a ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Oh, I wish you were here when I see you so clear. It's just a ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Now we're back in my bed, but it's all in my head. It's just a ghost of you. It feels just like my mind is haunted. I see a shadow in the night. It's all in my imagination.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fusion Racing League. 8:05 here on the 3rd of April. Hope you guys had a wonderful long weekend break. But right back into the action we go with the F1 Fusion League Tier 1 guys coming to us live here this evening at Singapore Racetrack. It's going to be a goodie. Alongside me, as always, the wonderful Confucius. Confucius, nice to have you on board.
Yeah, it's always fun to be here. We always have such nice chats.
Yeah, man.
It's everybody out there.
It's going to be a great night. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be.
People are busy on the chats already. So the laugh of the night for me so far is Detlef Straw. He's black. He does Red Bull racing. Already chirping the ladies there that they are the team Red Bull is going to take out Brian tonight. Much love, he says at the end of his chat. What a way to start.
Yep. All part of the fun.
All part of the fun. No, we're looking forward to a good race. We've got one person filling in this evening still for Osman. That is, who's the new driver? Frana. He's joining us in the McLaren this evening in Osman's seat. And Goose Pro has been promoted up into Marcus's seat for McLaren permanently. Unfortunately, Marcus can't partake in the rest of the season, so we filled his seat with Goose Pro. So that's our two changes, as well as we know Tab Hero, that's been doing so well. He's won himself a seat in the Alfa Romeo alongside our USA driver, the Doc. So looking forward to see these three drivers tonight.
It's good to see the Doc back. Well, I know last week he didn't drive because of all the confusion with the disconnection and the desyncs and stuff.
Correct. I think he stood too long on the grid, if I'm not mistaken, and he got DQ'd immediately.
Yeah.
It's happened to two of our drivers so far. So Safa had that same thing happen to him in the one race where he also unfortunately lost those points. So he's trying to fight his way back as well to make up those 25 points or 20 points or even 10 points that he lost in that race. So all to play for tonight with these guys.
And so how many drivers we've got?
We should have a full grid tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
It still says on top of my screen 17 of 22.
17, or so we're short of 3 drivers tonight still, because those other 2 would be me and you.
Oh, don't they count us?
No, they don't.
Okay, no. Okay, so it's my mistake. So then it's 19.
Is it 19? Am I wrong? No, well, let me see. I might be picking up wrong here.
It's 22, so it should count the 2 of us.
Should count us as well.
Yeah, so then it's 15 drivers.
It's counted 17 drivers here.
There's another one.
18 drivers. Those 2, you see, it puts the 2 spectators just below that. That'll be you and I. So that is
so they don't
actual.
count us under the pool count.
No, they don't. So that would be actual driver list, which is pretty good. 18 so far. That's pretty much a full
Almost
grid.
a full grid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There come those beautiful blue emojis and the pink hands. And hi, Wanda. Hi, Mum. Should I say welcome to the show? Hi, Mandy. Hi, Jenny. Who did I miss up there? Christina. I missed you up there earlier. Who else did we miss? Jenny Lee, I said already. Black. Who wants to talk to Black? He should be driving. Get off the channel, Black. And then everybody else have a good evening. Amy. That's right. We're missing Amy.
Yeah, we're missing one of the cheerleaders, and Mama Wanda is, of course, there to lead the cheerleaders. And I see she's found her own emoji.
She's got her own emoji. She had to make
pink
it.
Hand.
Yeah, dude, don't say pink. That scares me. She used to hit me with a pink slipper when I was a kid. I don't like the pink. Can't we change that color?
Motivation. Well, it is waving, so it could be spanking. I don't know.
Maybe it's like an underway of saying, "I'm keeping my eye on you, son."
Of course. seeing that you had a brandy last time.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't go there, do we? No, it's wonderful to have these people on board. I mean, they make these nights for us. We have loads of fun with the spectators and the sponsors. Once again, thanking the sponsors, the CMH Group, Mitsubishi and Suzuki for being a part of the season. And we have had some word that they're very impressed with what they're seeing, and they would like to obviously carry on with us further. So let's hold thumbs and let's make this big.
And Casto saying hi to everybody on the chat. And let's see, Amy is on her way.
Excellent. How's it, Casto?
So now, it's a love wave. The one says it's a love wave. Okay.
I feel so much
Not
better.
a spanking wave. Okay.
Okay, I'm good. I feel.
Prana's there.
Prana with a huge message. Let's read what Prana says. Hi, guys. Here is the driver who DNF because of Wi-Fi problems. Would have loved to drive, but it still wasn't my turn, I guess. But I'm supporting from the side this time, he says. Nice to have Frana on board.
Unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Frana would have loved to have driven with us.
Cheering for Casto, Michael.
Ooh, Casto, baby.
I don't see the griefing squad.
I don't see them either.
They'll probably show up in the middle and start griefing Griever.
Is Griever in tonight?
Griever is.
Going to be a good race, lads. We're going to have a goodie. I see they're going straight into quali. So, yeah, let's jump straight over to the live stream of the qualification. As soon as we see them in the pits, we'll go over. But we are getting to race, guys. Timing is good. The guys are all there on time. I love it. It's just going so well.
While this is loading, how about some specs of the track? There's 19 corners total?
19 corners in total, I think it was. It was 4.9 kilometer track. That is an extremely tight track. It's a road circuit once again. It's like Monaco on drugs.
Forgiving.
It's not forgiving at all.
Look
So
at those walls, they're very close to the track.
yeah, we're not going to say the word that we have been summoned not to ever say.
No, you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
No, it's illegal. Bandy's not going to send us brownies. So you said an average pit stop, it's about 25 seconds, and we're going to do 31 laps, if I got it right.
That's pretty much where we're sitting at the moment. So I just want to get onto that screen. There we go. We are live, everybody, and we are seeing the guys in the pit lane. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, pit stop's not too long over here. But what tends to happen is the guys do knock some front wings, and that, of course, of these closed turns and walls. And that gives them that extra 7-second time stopping to change the front wing in the pit. That's the only thing that could hurt them.
We've got a new viewer I see on the list. We've got two, actually. There's Michael Otten, Dave Castro, and Jay Smith from England. I take it Jay is Jenny's family in England.
Excellent. It's nice to have some new people on board.
Jay? So, yeah. She's asking when is Silverstone race for ICA in the UK?
Oh, geez, sorry. I'm busy trying to do 3 things at once, and it's just not working. You know, I am a man after all. I tend to struggle with those type of things. I need to just figure this out over there. Last little thing I've got to do, and I can put my head back in this game.
Okay, so it's just by accident. Another Smith in England, but it's not Jenny's family. So this time, Brian is getting more Easter eggs if he wins.
Lucky Brian.
Okay.
How nice is that?
Oh, and we've got Duncan. Duncan's back.
Excellent, Duncan. Thanks for joining us, bro. He's the boss man, and I called him bro.
Yeah. Give us boss there. Try some in Middelburg.
Can I just ask if we could just get a little bit of feedback regarding the actual sound? I don't know if the sound, it says it's on beta version. I don't know if the sound's coming through to the listeners of the actual game. If they could just let us know if they're hearing something.
Yep. How's the sound, people? Can you hear us? Can you hear the game? Mandy says sounds good.
Sound is good. Even the game sound?
Yeah. Even game sound, Mandy?
Very surprising to me.
And Amy's joined us. Late, but she's here.
Laptop decided to update. There we go. That's the last word we got.
So the Brian babes are here and making up the cheerleading squad. Oh, there they say no game sound, no game sound.
Yeah, I thought so. There's a bit of a problem with the game sound.
Okay.
Guys, just stick with me for a second on it, see if I can get that fixed up. We should be right now.
At least they're able to view.
There we go. That should be perfect. I think they'll have that right now. Here we go. Fire on. Yeah, Amy, we got that. Once again, have you noticed something? We're starting to get a bit of lag again, and we didn't have any of these issues last week, and I don't know if it's a sync connection with all the people.
It's possible. Let's have a look. What the trick?
Yeah, it's massive lagging at the moment.
Okay, let's have a look. I've got a view on it. It starts to blur a bit, but no real lag that I can see.
Currently on board there with Taserface. A lot of these guys are on outlaps now, guys, so they're going to be putting in some banker laps, and we'll let them do their thing, and then we can take a look later on in the squally to see who's chasing who down. But there's going to be a couple of tight times over here, Confucius.
Yep. Can we bring up maybe the map for everybody? There's old track.
There we go.
There we go. Doesn't take up too much space, and it's nice to see. Everybody see where every driver is.
Yeah.
They know what we're talking about. Then we say they're coming into a straight or something.
Let's get our sponsors on board as well. There we go. Let's throw them into the mix, and there you guys can see everything running proper now. There's that lag I'm talking about. It's really not good. We'll see if it still keeps up like this. We'll see if we can have that sorted out during the break. But let's just stick with the actual F1 for now so we can make sure these guys are happy.
Oh, interesting. Two has opted for medium tires.
Oh, he has?
Castro and Cooper has opted for medium tires. That's a bit odd for a qualifier.
It is. Blade already going into the 129.9s, like we said a little bit earlier. We spoke off air. We're looking at the low 129 lows up to the 129.5. So that's definitely a sign of a good time coming up there.
Yeah, Chuke's 0.3 behind him on 132.34. But it's early stages of the qualifier.
Joshua not out due to technical issues, he says. Sorry, lads. And then Jay Smith just said, Casto, let's make going. Is it Gunter? Gunter? Let's go with Gunter. Let's make Gunter proud. So let's see how that goes.
Ooh, Jake's putting up a 129.911.
Great lap there by Jakes. There he is in the
0.01
BTW.
faster than Brian. Those two going at it again.
Yep. And they're tight, eh? They're extremely tight with their times there.
Yep. Gunter. I'm missing Gunter. Where's Gunter?
Let's go, Chook, says Josh. He's obviously supporting his teammate there in the Merc. Really bad lag. So, yeah, we're going to see what we can do with this lag, guys, and try and sort this out. Hopefully it fixes itself up. I'm not sure. But it is what it is. You know, we rely on technology nowadays, don't we, Confucius?
Yeah, of course. Unfortunate.
You can see everybody's had their little banker lap now, except for Black. He's still in the pits, and Griever and Doc.
Yep, some coming back into the pits. Maybe do some fine tuning again.
Jay Smith is laughing at us. It's Gunther Steiner, lads. Well done, Jay. You got us both there, brother.
Well, Duncan's going for the other way. He's motivating Griever, not grieving Griever this time.
Oh, he is? He's motivating him?
Yeah. Because Jenny said, Duncan, you think Griever is going to make podium? Duncan says, Jenny, not really, but need to keep him believing he can.
That's such a nasty sandwich, you know what I mean? It's like, I like you, I don't, and I like you again. Well done, Duncan.
Yep.
Nice to have you guys all on board, man. I love this. I love that everyone's chatting away, going mad there. Brian number 1 says, Amy. Let's see if that's going to happen tonight. Cause...
she's part of the Brian's babes, you know.
Yeah.
Like Charlie's Angels, they're the Brian's babes.
Brian said to me off air, he's really ready for this race. He prepped quite hard for it. So I'm expecting him to do some good things.
Yep.
I want to jump straight over to Taser at the moment. I see Taser is doing a hot lap. I think he's just started his lap. Yes, he has. Let's keep an eye on him. He's the other Ferrari driving alongside Safa. So,
ooh, I see Cooper's out.
Cooper crashed somewhere. Must have hit the wall.
Yeah.
The lag is really terrible, guys. I apologize for it. It's a technical issue. We will sort this out. Osman in the house. Where's Osman? Yeah, he's around. How's it, Osman? So sorry you're not on track yet, but we're looking forward to seeing you back next week. So stick around, man. Nice to have you on board.
Well, we've got 2 129s and then 3, 4 130s so far. But let's see. Who else is down there? Doctor is still on his outlap. Doctor's times are usually pretty quick, aren't they?
But, Doctor's been driving really well lately, so yeah, I want to see what he does tonight in Singapore. Not a bad track for him. He's pretty good, yeah.
But most of these guys, look at the newbie, Miro. Most of these guys can be up there. They're all good drivers.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to finish off his lap at the moment. He has not invalidated, so he has got a banker yet. Don't know if he's happy with it. No, he's not. He's pulled out. He has left that whole lap time, unfortunately, and going straight back to the pits.
Osman saying he'll be back on Monday.
Wonderful. Can't wait to see you back on track, Osman. Yeah.
Good driver. Good, consistent driver.
All the way from Mauritius, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the guys are all over. Got Doctor from the US. We've got Osman from Mauritius. Where else?
We had Marcus was from Estonia. We got 2 Netherlands drivers here with us as well. That will be your Ferrari drivers, Safa and Tian Morkel. So yeah, it's a nice mix of everybody. Yeah.
Nice. Mix and match them up. Drivers from all over, all playing together. That's nice.
It's very good.
Still nobody able to beat Jake's time. Come, Brian. The cheerleaders are cheering for you. And then, of course, Safa, not far behind. Safa and Chooks.
Safa just left the session.
Okay.
Wonder if he's disconnected. That's why I think there might be a bad sync issue. People are disconnecting in that too. So We'll have to keep our eye on this, guys, and see what's happening.
Safa on a 132.08 and Chooks on a 132.34. Bruit on a 133.67.
Wow.
And Kapaya on a 130.411. They're all right on his tails.
These are great times. Great times. Going to make for exciting driving.
Yep. The top 6 is within half a second of each other.
I'm still
exactly half a second of each other.
I just want to jump over. It doesn't help me staying on cast. I see he's burnt his ERS. I can't think that he's going to make a much better lap time than that. But Black at the moment's out on a hot lap 2 for that Red Bull. A wonderful lad in our chat here that said he's going to take out Brian. So keep an eye on him, ladies. He's the guy you want to have a puncture.
Brian back on his outlap. Taser and Doctor
And
on
the
the
Doc.
outlap.
Wonderful.
The rest doing their fast laps. Brian now started his fast lap. Hop on board with him and have a look there.
There we go. Black's pulled out. He's left it. Griever, I'm on him at the moment. Let's keep an eye on Griever, see if he's going to come through this lap here and close it off. He goes to the pits as well.
Bonnie has jumped all the way to number 9.
Big Rhino at the moment pushing hard in the AlphaTauri there, trying to get some time. He is closing his lap off. Let's see if he betters his time. He is in 10th at the moment. Get himself up to P7. Good drive there by Big Rhino. But the guy to watch at the moment is Brian. I'm pretty sure Brian's going to go for a hottie because he wants to get that time.
I'm on board with Brian at the moment. He seems to be going fast. So let's see. Duncan's still calling. He still wants to see those blood tests from Britt. So he's doping.
What was that?
From Duncan said he's still looking for the blood test from Britt's blood test. He's either doping or he's probably from a free state with a Brandenburg and Coke in his hand.
Brian does it. Brian pipped Jakes by almost 4/10, takes P1 away from him. Great lap there by Brian.
That was good.
Kataya as well, he's on a hot lap too. We know he's fast, so he should be putting up. He's got a purple sector 1 already. Oh, sorry, purple sector 2. So, yeah, he's definitely on a hot lap here. He's going to put something down.
We spun out.
For some reason, it does look like we've got a bit of stability happening here now. So let's hold thumbs that it stays like that, but the lag's much better.
Dandre, new person chatting. Dandre says Black needs to use 95, not 93. We'll cut at least 2 seconds.
Kataya just went Brian. There, the lag's back. It seems to come and go, but what a lap there by Kataya, 129.4. Wow.
Kataya, Blade, and Jake's going to chase each other on this lap.
Absolutely.
On this track. Nice. Interesting driving.
Just want to get over here to Sub-Hero, but he's our new Alpha driver. Him and the Doc driving together. So let's see how he performs. I don't think he's going to do too many in-grounds now. He had a bit of a spin there, so lost quite a bit of time. And Doctor Who as well. He's also on an outlap, so I'm sure he's going to be doing something for us soon.
Brian going back into the pits.
And there you can see the Doc has finished his lap, just went up 1 position. Those two Alfa Romeos staying quite close to each other, 15th and 16th at the moment.
Nice. We've got Mantis Phoenix joining us. He's support Mantis, her supporting Bruit and Black.
Wonderful, Mantis. Nice to have you on board, brother. Mantis Phoenix. What a name.
That's why I'm not sure which way. So
here we go at the moment with Taserface. Tian Morko coming over the line. He did not better his time, unfortunately, and that will be. He's got 2 minutes left here, the guys. I think a lot of them are going to go out again. They've got enough time to do a last lap, and also remember the track is now rubbered in, so they'll have a lot more grip.
Yep. Let's see who's still out there. Casto on a fast lap. top 2 in the pits, and then the 4 after that on their outlaps. They're trying to get that last bit, a little bit of time out because there's 2 minutes left. And of course, they don't need to be finished before that 2 minutes. They just have to be already out on a lap, not the outlap, before the 2 minutes is up. Frank bringing up the here with 134.5. Time to beat is the Khataya with a 129.49. Okay, there we go. And is the he. You're correct on the brother thing.
Hey, there we go, brother. Took the first one out of that lot, already put in the purple sector 1. So, yeah, he's going for it with that Mercedes-Benz. Let's see if he's going to put up a good time. We've got to keep our eye on the likes of Jakes. We know Jakes is quick. We know Brian's quick. Safford's quick. Brewett's quick. Castor's quick. Big Runner's quick. I mean, there's a whole bunch of guys that can get up there. So
it's all good drivers.
They're all good drivers. But there was a heck of a time there by Khataya. Only a 10th faster than, or less than a 10th faster than Brian. So all to play for, I think. Oh, there's a wheel on the track. Somebody got hurt. Did everybody else see that, or was it just me?
I don't see anybody. It's out.
Nobody's out. I just saw a yellow tire in the wall.
Maybe it's still part of Cooper's car. It's so deep into the wall, the stewards couldn't get it out.
Yeah, he pulled the Grosjean on himself there.
Yeah.
Chicks coming over the line now. Oh, almost hit that wall, I think. Oh, it was the lag, but they was close to the wall. What is Chicks going to do as he saw him? Puts himself into P4 with that move. Not too bad at all, Chicks. Well done there.
Brian's still on his outlap. We're going to need to see if he's going to make it before the cutoff.
5 seconds.
Happy with his time. He's sitting in the pit.
Brian's not going to make it. He's too far out. The time's done.
Yep, is it done?
He didn't cross the line.
That's fine. Is this a number 1 or a number 2 starter best? What do you think?
No, you want to start first on this track. The turn 1 is so short that there isn't enough time for driver 2 to get to you anyway. You need a good launch and hold position. Once again, it's similar to Monaco. There's only those long straights as overtaking ports, so you can kind of control the race from the front.
Okay, and number 1, is it inside line or outside line?
Outside line. You're on the right-hand side on P1. What you have to watch out for, though, is Safa. He's put in the purple sector 2. He's coming for that top spot.
See, he's still out there.
Last turn's coming up right now.
Caving those sides.
Yeah, he's pushing it hard.
He's pushing hard.
Bangs himself into P3 there, 129.5. I think that sector 1 hurt him because he got a purple 2 and 3. So sector 1 might have hurt him.
129s.
Jake's crossing the line now as well. Is he going to better his time at all? He puts himself into P2, takes Brian's spot.
Just 513 and 518.
And that is the field. See, Goose Pro is still out there. What is he doing at the moment? Is he on a hot lap? No, he's pulled into the pits. Guys, that's going to be your whole setup. We know that Khataya is not in the Discord yet, so it's going to be tough to have a chat to him. But at least we know that he's the P1 for tonight with a 10th, less than a 10th actually, from Jake being in P2 and Brian P3. This is going to be tight. Every single team out there's different teams, from team 1 to team 7. It's team 6 at least. It's very good.
The teams are pretty spread out, I see. I mean, look at Khataya and Casto, Alpine. Okay, that's the only one. And then Brian and Keycracker. All over the place. The only 2 together is the Alfa Romeos in the back.
Yeah, fantastic drive by these lads. I mean, keeping it close there. You can see Brett in 6th place. So everything to play for. And, you know, when we talk about this type of track at Singapore, you got to keep your wits about you because people will pass you. Look at the difference there between 1, 2, and 3. We are talking not even a 10th difference between these lads. This is fantastic.
And you have to be a lot more careful. There's no corner cutting because the barriers are right there. It's not like, let's go for America's track, which had these wide open spaces next to it. You can just as well play a rugby game next to the track as enough space.
Yeah, exactly.
This one, you go a little bit off the track, you hit a wall. That's it.
Andre says, stel my te leer, nie gecrash nie. So for those that don't know Afrikaans, he says he's disappointed, didn't crash. So I don't know who didn't crash, but it didn't crash.
The good crashes still come out in the race.
Seems to be, it's for Griever. My golly, that's funny. All right, so let's get over to that. I'm going to see, we haven't really got anyone to interview, but I think what we could do then is we could use the Simon, try and get this lag sorted out. I'm going to try and do a couple of settings here, guys, while we're busy. Hopefully it's going to work, I don't know, but it could also be a desync from EA. So let's bear with it.
Yep.
All right, so what I think is a good idea, let's do that wonderful intro video again so guys can see the sponsors. Gives us a bit of time to do some background work.
On mine, I did, mine had the connection issues in the past.
It's just a ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Oh, I wish you were here when I see you so clear. It's just a ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Now we're back in my bed, but it's all in my head. It's just a ghost of you. It feels just like my mind is haunted. I see a shadow in the night. It's all in my imagination.
Hey guys, welcome back to the live booth over here. We are live at Singapore this evening, waiting for the guys to ready up. They've just done their qualifications there. So Khataya is P1 again. Unfortunately, he's not in the Discord for us to have a chat to him yet live on air. I don't know how much time we've actually got left yet, Confucius, but maybe a good idea to try and pull somebody in and just let's have a chat to the doc. Let's see if that's going to work for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
oh wait, Khataya is there. My apologies.
Oh, awesome.
I've just dropped him in. Khataya, congratulations on P1. How did that go for you, sir? Khataya, are you there? You having a break before the race? He's just left again.
He doesn't want to speak to us.
He doesn't want to speak to us. Then let's pull in the doc. We'll pull in the doc from the US of A. Doc, how are you doing, sir? How was that quali?
Doc?
Yeah, we got the doc. He's there. Are you well, Doc?
Oh, fine.
How was your quali, Doc? I see you went out a little bit late there. Any reason for that?
Yeah, I'll let everybody else go out and do their thing. I hate being out first sometimes, so I thought I tried something different, but I went out and first thing I did was hit a wall.
You realized there was a turn on this track, hey, Doc?
Yeah, another turn. Jeez, I got right down.
Hey, Doc,
Let the kids play before the people get serious and you get out there, hey.
Well, glad to see you guys come interview me before the race because it won't happen afterwards.
No, the reason we pulled you in here, Doc, it was the doctor's birthday, everybody. That was on Monday, Doc, if I've got this right.
Yep, that's true. 67 today.
67 candles, ladies and gentlemen, driving a Fanatec steering wheel. He is a hot driver. He's been driving for over 4.5, 5 years now with me, and it's great to have you around, Doc, as always. And yeah, thanks for supporting the league.
That's what I'm here for, just for you guys.
Hey, Doc, I'm throwing you back into the car because apparently you're on a formation lap and you're still in the booth with us. Have a good drive, Doc. Take care out there.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
That was really funny that we got the Doc at the funniest time there, but at least the Doc's he's a happy chap. I like having him around.
Is this who Jason's been qualified? This pro has been qualified.
Yeah, there's a chance.
There's no formation lap. It looks like we're on lap 0:31.
No, that should be formation then. If they're lap 0, then
why? Oh, they probably didn't start. Now they disqualified, so they start back.
Yeah, they just didn't launch, I think, off the launch pad. It gives you 5 seconds to launch off of the line. If you miss that launch, then that's you out. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, they're going to start with cold tires. That's all. That's the worst they get out of that one. And the rest of the guys are busy warming those tires up for the best launch possible. What I want to do is actually show the people and the viewers out there. Harman, nice to have you on board, my brother, a good mate of mine all the way from Gauteng. So cool to have you here as well, man. I just want to jump on board here with Khataya in the Haas. So what you'll notice is when they get up to the start-finish line, they go extremely slow because they get graded on how close they stop to the line. If they go over the line, it gives them basically a DQ, which means a bad launch, and they get a yellow, a green, and a purple light to say when they must stop. If they stop in the purple, best parking possible.
Okay, interesting.
He's extremely far out of the pack, though.
More people are from the griefing squad here. Stain joined again. He says he must be bored to watch this because he doesn't like watching Griever drive because Griever's just going to crash out again.
Yep. Well, there you guys go. Have a look at this now. This is Khataya. Like I said, these are the 2 cars. They will be ghosted on the track, so he should be able to go through them. And now he slows down, so he tries to get his best parking possible. Look at this now. And if he does, he just won't have a DQ. Oh, he slid into that, but he saved it. Looks like he got it really good parking. There you can see the rest of the field now forming up behind them.
Yep, slowly getting there.
Get on board on a couple of these other guys coming into their parking bays as well. You can see how they all form up and get ready for this. Is going to be a great race. I love it. It's Monaco on steroids, everybody. Great
Another
stuff
one for
there.
The griefing squad. The cheerleaders are lagging behind you. Another one for the griefing squad. Marilyn Bray. New chat person on the side.
Hey, Marilyn. Oh, nice, Marilyn. That sounds very English accent there, eh? Marilyn. Here we go, guys. Waiting for the lights to go out.
That's why Griever never hears the end of it.
I've got a new saying for this one. It's wife's out, and away we go. Racing at Singapore, everybody. Hey.
There you go.
Massive start there by Khataya. Big banging happening already on turn one. These
Three
guys
cars next to each other around those two corners.
Wow, that was tight. I tell you, getting a really big gap on that because of those shenanigans happening between the Ferrari, Williams and Merc there. But great start by all those drivers. Wow, it's just so surprising. Nobody hit a wall. That was close.
Yep. No real precision change. Although Safa went up 2 places and Jake's dropped 3 places. The rest is 1 and 2. So it's not a lot of changes.
Not a lot of changes indeed. Let's just hope everybody's kept those front wings on. You don't want that extra 7-second pit stop time on. So let's see what happens. There's already yellow caution happening right now. I think that's right at the back of the pack.
Cooper's out. DNF for Cooper.
DNF for Cooper. Safety car out immediately, guys. You know this is a tight track, so when there's a crash, there's going to be a safety car. And that gives us a bit of a breather here to start off with. Wow, that was an interesting little start, Confucius.
And Jake's dropped another position. I don't see any damage on his car. Maybe he was just boxed in and a lot took advantage of it.
Kataya holding that position. He's going to get himself a nice start. I'd like to actually see if we can. Let's have a quick look at the position changes from the starting. You'll see Safa made up 2, Chooks made up 1, Brits made up 1, but the biggest loser there would be Jake's, down 4 places from his starting position. So that's going to hurt him in the race a bit. Tire selections. Most of the guys starting in the top there with mediums, trying to get the best grip possible on these cars. But Britt, he's playing the long game, which is not a bad idea. If safety cars do come out, he can hold track position for quite a while.
As he also dropped 3 places to sit in last place, 17th. Cracker in the pits. Maybe he got a bit of wing damage or something.
Yeah, very sad there for, from Cooper. I mean, he started on the softs. He gave himself a really good chance with maximum grip, and it just didn't work for him tonight.
Had wing damage.
You got some wing damage?
Yep, front wing damage.
I've got Cooper here now, guys. I don't know if it's a great idea to put him into the live chat, but I'm going to try anyway. Let's see if Cooper can let us know what happened there.
Yep.
Hey, Cooper, so sorry to see that you DNF'd so early there. Do you know what happened? Are you okay?
I was driving straight, my wheel was straight, and the next moment my car just turned left, bang, in the wall. Ah.
Your car just turned left? Do you think that was
just turned left? I've got no idea what happened.
Steering sync probably, that it just shot the car left?
Probably.
Wow, that's scary, brother. At least you okay. Hey, no hospital for you.
Not yet.
Hey, Cooper, really sorry to see you out the race so early.
Just a brandy and coke. That's it.
Barbara, you gotta have that brandy and coke and take an extra one for me.
There's some steam.
All right, brother. Have a good one there. You're back by Grieber, hey?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Chat to you soon. Ciao, ciao.
See you.
Well, there you guys, you heard it. I mean, this is what happens. It's electronics that we're dealing with here. So they're controlling the cars with steering wheels and pedals. And hey, sometimes these things just don't communicate correctly.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen.
Especially, I don't know, the EA. Oh, Keycracker with a DNF.
What happened to Keycracker? Right at the back of the field there. That's
maybe pushing a bit hard to catch up after that pit stop.
Yeah, and on a safety car as well, he might have been pushing hard to catch up to the cars, like you say.
Yeah.
And those tires are still very cold, so not easy to handle the car while the track's not rubbered in yet and the tires are cold. But that does mean that they might go further around. Yeah, I thought another lap around this track because of that.
Yeah. Second lap, 2 down. So 2 down, 2 laps down, 2 drivers down.
Another one just hit the safety car. That was Khataya. We were on board with him. He smacked the safety car, but his wing is still fine. Very confused right now.
Maybe it's a sync. Maybe it's a sync thing.
It could be a very bad sync, guys. It could be an EA issue. Let's keep our eye out on this.
You can see if you look at Khataya, car going forward and backwards.
Yeah.
It seems to have settled now.
I really just wish that the guys would straddle one another a little bit better. So meaning, look at that, immediately now, they're straight through the Safta car. Safa hit Khataya from the back. There's a massive sink issue. I can tell you now, and I know this because you're dealing with someone like Safa from the Ferrari. He's based in Netherlands. So there could be a sink issue of the distance that we're dealing with. That Safa just never saw the car and drove right through him.
Mm-hmm. Khataya back and Safa sitting in number 2. They seem to be they're back behind each other. Just now they were on a zigzag formation.
Yeah.
Which is usually better, especially when there's sink issues.
It's exactly what you want to see. You want to see them straddling one another left and right all the way down the back. So, let's see what happens. Mandy calling for a sponsors ad. Let's do a little sponsor ad while we're waiting, guys.
Let's do a sponsor.
Perfect, Simon. Coming back to the action immediately live again, guys. There you can see they've just launched from the safety car. Khataya keeping that position, the Ferrari hard on his backside, and then Brian in the Williams chasing them down as well. But you can see the packs building up immediately already behind those lads there, Confucius.
Yeah, we've got all those fast drivers right behind each other. The top 6 from the qualifier as well. So makes for an interesting race.
It's going to be very
Especially
good.
with the amount of corners they've got here.
Look, I don't want to summon it, and thanks, Mandy, for all those emojis. We love those blue ones, but I don't want to summons this early. But guys, it is Singapore. I think it's inevitable that there's going to be another safety car. Let's hope not.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope, but we'll see, because there is now 16 drivers left, so it's less cars, less clogged. But let's see. And there goes Jenny with hers.
Thank you, Jenny. What
Manly said stop it.
What are those little things, though? What do I call that?
Octopi.
Let's go with that. That's a way better thing to commentate on. We'll call it octopi.
It looks like a little octopus, don't you think? It's like octopi.
Yeah, guys, there's definitely a sync problem. I can see it when you switch over between the cars, as it looks like the cars are just spiking away from one another. But it's okay. We'll get through this night. These things happen.
We always do. But let's see the tires for that sharp corners. It's about let's call it a 50-50 between medium tires and hard tires.
See,
I'm going for the mediums. I'm going for the top 3 going for the mediums.
Jenny Lee really complaining at me. They're saying, keep quiet about the name we're not allowed to say.
He who should not be named.
He who shall not be named. Herman's asking, only qualifying tonight? No, Herman, full race tonight. So the guys are busy with the full race already. Qualifiers is done. So they've started the full race now. They do 50% races, which is 31 laps of the actual track at the moment. So they're on lap 5 of 31. But yeah, it's a full race happening here this evening. And these boys go at each other.
So far, only Goose Pro has got to stop.
Let's have a quick look. Nobody with penalties yet either. Tough to get penalties at this track. If you have a penalty, it's at a weird place because there's no room to have penalties here at Singapore. Let's get some lap data on for everybody, and they can also see what these guys are doing when we transition over to them. So to give you guys a bit of insight, what happens at the bottom of the screen, that you can actually see is their gears. The green on the right would be their throttling, The red on the left would be their braking, and then the percentage in the middle is their battery life that they've got left. So they've got a power button for their battery, which gives them extra revs per minute as they hold it in, and that gives them that little bit more acceleration. Usually they use that if they've made a big little slide error, or if they're going to pass somebody under a DRS zone where they open up the back flap and get that extra speed, then they want that extra battery power just to get past the guy ahead of them. So yeah, it's quite an interesting thing to see who's got what battery life left as well, because it comes into play. Great shot there of the DRS opening as well. You can see the back flaps just opening it up there when he hits the DRS line and gives him that extra close to 21 kilometers per hour advantage on the driver ahead of him. Anything happening on your front there, Confucius? How are these lads doing? I don't think I got Confucius anymore. I'm not sure where he is. There we are. Welcome back, brother. I realized that you also can't see the race the way I can because I forgot to put your screen on, sir. But there you go. You back in with us. Oh, that's a beautiful drone shot. Just love those when they bring that up. Especially at Singapore. There isn't a lot of place to show those type of views.
For some reason, Doctor's got a DNF.
Doctor? I wonder if I can jump over to Goose Pro quick enough so I can see if we can see him on track still. There we go. Where is the Doc? We can't see him. Goose Pro will probably go past him now.
Yeah, he should, because way behind him. 36 seconds.
Another safety car for that.
Rasta has dropped all the way to 14th position. I missed that one.
Wow. Don't know what's happened here now. There, Goose has just taken him. So it must have happened just after Sector 2. Something's happened to the Doctor over there. Man, you know, guys, we can get into this whole thing. Oopsie, not that button. That was the wrong button there, mate. You know, I should be drinking brandy. It keeps me more focused. Coffee's tough for me. But what happens is I think we can have a chat to the Doc and see what's happened there.
But Goosebro seems to be struggling. He slows down a lot on the track and almost stops. So I don't know where's Goosebro from.
He's South African. He's a South African driver, but I just think there's a major sync issue. If I look at Khataya as well, he's so close up to that safety car. I don't know if they can see them the same way we do.
Huge, they think, and there's more people has gone there per stop. Chooks and Kazi has gone into the pits. They've also done one stops now.
Yeah, not too sure what happened there. I see that the Doc has left. So what we're going to do is, let me see if we can pull Tommy in if he saw anything. He is currently, where is Tom sitting at the moment? He's in 14th place in the AlphaTauri. Let's hear what he's got to say. Hey, how's it, Tom? Sorry that I just pulled you into the live stream. Yeah, so we saw a big accident there. Did you see anything on your side? Because we couldn't on the stream.
No, Clint, so I was chasing Crank, and I said to Tubbs a little bit early on in front of me, I said, there's going to be an accident. And I saw the guys were squirming, and I don't know what happened, but Doc was behind me. I said, Doc, follow me, I'll pull you along. The next minute, Doc was out.
Yeah, I can tell you this, though. I think there is a major sync issue. We've seen Khataya drive into the safety car 3 times already on our screen. No wing damage in the front. Saf has driven through Khataya twice under safety car. So I think the guys are having a bit of a sync issue.
Okay, all right. No, it's fine, because I'm also, when I come into a corner, my car also glitches for about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that explains the stream then as well, Tommy. But yeah, just let the lads know that you do chat to and that's around you, that they mustn't get hot-headed. That could be a game issue.
Okay, cool.
Have a good drive, brother. Have a good drive. Good luck.
Perfect. Thanks, eh?
All right, guys, that's the AlphaTauri driver, Kazi, all the way from Durban, Natal, actually Belito Bay. He's our main head of marketing there, so he's the one that got the sponsors on board, which is your CMH Group, Mitsubishi and Suzuki. Belito, he's arranged that. Thank you, Tommy, for your effort that you do for this league too. But wow, yeah, that's interesting. I think some people are just not seeing it.
Last place, but Jake's also got 5 seconds for a severe collision with Crank.
Jake's did?
Yeah, but he's now served it in the pits.
Okay, I see that. I see Crank's got a penalty as well. That tells me that he could have had the same
5
thing
seconds.
applied to him.
Yeah, so maybe Crank's having a severe desync, the people bumping into him because of that.
Yeah, that's very possible. Let's have a quick look at those penalties there. You can see at 5 seconds on Crank at the moment. So he can serve that in the pits on his next pit stop. He'll be able to get those 5 seconds off. So that could come in handy for him a little bit later.
And we've got some more new viewers. Charles also knows Griever. And there was somebody else. Carlos Smith. Sorry.
Hey.
Carlos Smith.
Welcome everybody to the live show. Fusion Racing Tier 1 coming to you live this evening in Singapore with myself, Clinton Cole, and Confucius next to me in the box over here. Man,
of course.
This is great stuff. I enjoy doing this. It's good to watch these lads go around the track.
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's because of them and thanks to our sponsors that we can be here.
Absolutely.
And like you said earlier, we've got drivers from all over the world driving together. Netherlands, Mauritius, America, all driving together. All having fun together.
It was quite ironic. I had my race here on Monday night and had a good race. I won the race here this evening on Monday, but I did it so that I can practice and see what's going on with this track for the racing, you know, on Wednesdays. I didn't take anything from it. I was nipping all the way.
Well, as you guys can hear, Clinton is not just a pretty face. He actually can drive. He's one of the best drivers here.
A pretty face? That's why I've got a face for radio. That's why I'm on the mic.
Of course. Face only a mom could love. That's why she's here.
That's why my mom's here. It's exactly that. No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. This guys are tight up front. Hey, top three going again at each other. We have started the race, guys. And yeah, the Haas leading the Ferrari, leading the Williams at the moment. All just, what is that, within a second of one another. 2 tenths only behind the Ferraris. Brian, so he's pushing. He's going. The
two Red Bulls right by each other. And Castro and Hataya also right there. Teams getting closer together.
They sure are.
Top three is around 0.5 seconds from each other. Good driving. But if you look at it, after number 4, they're also 0.3, 0.5, 0.6, 0.8, 0.6, 0.2. So all right there next to each other. You get this nice speedy rates, but then it all clogs up again when they get that sharp corners because you have to slow down so fast.
I'm just on board at the moment with Jakes. He's trying to make up all those positions he lost. He is very quick, you can see that, but he is being held up by the 2 drivers ahead of him.
I'm on board with Brian, and he's chasing Staffer hard, trying to pass. He just because of those sharp corners, just can't get past it.
I think the DRS is going to open up now, though, for them.
Yep, but 2 of those DRS zones are very short.
They sure are. This one coming up now, it's going to be after your next turn. You're going to get that flap opening up. I'll actually climb on board there with Brian. You'll see now when I do the reverse cam, as he gets over this line, this flap should open. No, it's not activated yet, so we got one more lap before DRS is open. So this is just down to brute force driving with these guys.
Yep, Chooks takes Griever.
We got a good old chirp coming in there from Duncan saying, Come, Griever, 9th is not going to cut it, brother. 9th will not cut it.
Chooks now chasing down Black. Let's see, Brian's still right on Safa's heels.
Very tight.
Also, right on Casto's heels. And then Griever takes back from Black and Taser on their heels.
I saw there was a nice little fight going on there between Black and I think it was Chooks, and Black went a little bit wide. He's hurt his wing. He's got no front wing. He's losing positions like mad right now, I think. Jake's hard up there behind that Red Bull too. He's going to make the pass very soon. There's no doubt. He's going to go wide here, and you're going to see Jake. He doesn't know that he hasn't got a wing. He couldn't see it.
Yep, Black, no wing. Let's see.
DRS enabled, guys. You got to get back to Brian. He's going to be pulling this move off with that beautiful Duracell battery Williams car of his. Look at that battery point. I love that shot of the car.
And there Black goes in.
Duncan replies once more. That's good, Griever. Good move. But 8, that still won't cut it. You got to love it. You got to love it. The guys are all for the drivers out there.
Uh-huh. But Chooks is right on Rhino's heels. And Griever takes 2 positions to 6th place.
I just had a little chat. There's a nice one that came. Thank you for that, Amy. Amy says, I was impressed seeing Clinton winning. Just to see at the end, he was kissing the wall. Yes, I was. That's how you get ahead of everybody, is you got to drive as tight as possible.
Uh-huh. Taser, Jakes is now chasing down Taser for that position.
Here we go now. This is going to be the move. Brian's going to try and get a really good launch out of this turn. If he gets a good exit here and gets that speed, he will be able to have Safford. Safford does not have his wing open. You can see that. Here goes Brian on the outside, pulling the move on the Ferrari.
Ooh, Brian.
Intake. Great move there by Brian.
And if you look at the back, Chooks to Taser and Taser to Jakes. All very close. That 3 on each other's heels. And
Tub Hero crash.
Oh,
Tub Hero's had a crash. The big runner coming up to it right now. I think we might still see a car somewhere. Yeah, there we've passed him, but nothing left on the track. So unfortunate for Tub Hero, not finishing the Singapore race. Like we said earlier, Confucius, this is Monaco on steroids.
Yep. You look at the aerial view. The track, yes, it's a bit wider. The track itself is a bit wider than some of the tracks. But there's no leeway on the side. If you go off the track, you're out because there's barriers.
Exactly that.
You cannot spin off.
All right, so for the new listeners out there, so this is really how it works. In our races, the same as the F1, you've got 3 sets of compound tires, which is your soft, mediums, and hard. You have to use 2 of those compounds in a race. So you can't start on hard and finish on that same tire. You have to switch to a different type of compound, either medium or soft. These guys on these type of tracks generally try and do a one-stop, but it depends on the degradation of tires, and therefore they'll probably do it too. So do they want to go aggressive or do they want to go long? That's what all the strategies are about. So it's very interesting that it's very technical.
Okay, so Rhino went into the pits. Black got a drive-through penalty. Chooks has got 3 seconds and Crank is sitting on 5 seconds.
Yeah, and remember, you can't serve those 5 seconds under a pit stop of a safety car. You have to do it on a normal pit stop. And the reason for that is that under safety car, you gain time anyway because it's a safety car pit stop. They call it a cheap pit stop in our world. So he has to serve that under a normal pit stop.
Yep. And that's 25 seconds, huge in a race.
Massively big.
Even 3 seconds. Look at it's happened more than once. Guy goes over the line first, but it's just under 3 seconds. But he's got a 3-second penalty. He opts to second place. Somebody else takes pole.
Yep.
And let's see what the people on the side say. Charles, Griever, we need to do better than a participation medal.
Oh, Duncan, that's a lovely chat right there, but I'm not going to air that one out live, sir. Get going there.
Oh, and somebody dropping Crank, feeding in the pit lane, getting another 5 seconds. Crank now sitting on 10 seconds. And he's serving it right now. Oh, Mandy says, please, the driver's video.
Oh, they want the drivers. You know why? They love the names of everybody. They love hearing their drivers, their husbands and boyfriends' names. So you know what? Just for you, let's do that. Let's have a bit of a driver introduction. Guys, these are the drivers for the Fusion Racing League Tier 1. Let's have it.
Number 43, Tabihiro, Alfa Romeo, South Africa.
Number 66, Doctor Who, Alfa Romeo, United States.
6, Kazi, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
Number 48, Robin the Scout, AlphaTauri, South Africa.
84, Jace, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 60, King Alpha, Alpine, South Africa.
Number 29, Griever, Aston Martin, South Africa.
31, Cooper, Aston Martin, South Africa.
81, South Sky, Ferrari, the Netherlands / South Africa.
Number 9, Jan Mokkel, Ferrari, the Netherlands.
Number 23, Hatea, Haas, South Africa.
Number 19, Casto, Haas, South Africa.
21, Goose Pro, South Africa.
Number 92, Joshua Knott, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 7, Church, Mercedes, South Africa.
Number 15, Detlef Straw, Red Bull, South Africa.
Number 52, Johan Root, driving for Red Bull Racing, South Africa.
46, Keycracker, Williams, South Africa.
Number 25, Brian, Williams Racing, South Africa.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back live. And there you go, Shoal Heath Griever, our driver currently sitting in 8th or 9th position for the Aston Martin. That was handed to him by his boss. That is on our live chat at the moment from the Trisum Auto Electrical Engineering Company. Gave him a certificate that reads for his participation and constant poor performance, missing the podium every time in the Fusion Racing League. Duncan, what an absolute champion of a certificate you give your people out there.
Nice. It's good motivation.
It's great motivation. You know what? It's so cool that the people are having fun on track, having fun with the F1 and getting supported by their mates. We love that. Well done to you guys. Let's have a look, see.
Still safety car.
Confucius, you see what's happened. Brewitt, remember we said in the beginning, he's on those hards. He's going to play the long game. Yep. He's put himself in the pound seat. He's gained so much track position. Yes, he's done 14 laps on those hards, but I think he can still go deep with them, maybe to 25, 26.
It's only Brewitt and Taser.
Yeah.
That hasn't stopped it.
And the advantage Brewitt and them have got is because they've had 4 safety cars, they're saving on tyre as well. So it's worked to their benefit here.
But now, they can't... I would say they shouldn't pit later than 20 laps because you still need that time to catch up again.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely, you do. Look at those position changes now. Kazi's sitting 10 places up from his grid starting position.
There we go.
And now the field is backing up, everybody getting ready to start. They have to let that safety car get away from them. Once the safety car goes into pits, it's his choice to launch when he wants to. No overtaking before the start-finish line. Going to be a good start, this. Everybody sit back, don't relax, because this is going to get good.
And everybody's sitting on the hard tires and medium tires. No softs out there. We'll probably see those softs in the last, when the guys start pitting. I would say pitting around, those will still need to no later than 18 to 21 laps.
Agree with you. I think that's going to be your window.
But I think Brewitt and Taser will probably push it to maybe switch over to the softs. It has the times to catch up.
There's no doubt. I think that Brewitt are going to push to go for a soft run right at the end and make up any positions that they might have lost because of the pit stops. Yep. Look, anything's possible. They have another pit stop now because another safety car. They get a cheap pit stop and it's all fallen into their lap. And they can choose now. If it's an early safety car, they go to mediums. If it's a late safety car, they go to softs.
Yep. Let's see. I'm saying Albany, the quickest Brewitt on wheels.
Oh, big crash live on our screen there with Kazi AlphaTauri getting smashed in the back. I'm not too sure. Well, luckily we've got that on stream. We'll be able to see what happened to that a little bit later. Unfortunately, we haven't got replays of these things that we can just pull up. Not yet. We'll probably get into that one time or another, Confucius.
Yep. So, who was involved there?
That was the likes of Kazi and his little crew over there. So I think Kazi, Brian, Black, and Chooks, I think they all had a little bit of a go at each other. But
I just had on screen. Crank crashed out.
Oh my goodness, Crank at the back in the McLaren. He's gone. Another safety car without a doubt. What did I tell you? Free pit stop here coming for Brewer. It's played totally into his hands. And if I'm not mistaken, he's going to hit on a set of mediums and he's going to the end.
Sharp corner. He just went straight into it.
Wow. Might have lost connection there too.
Yeah, it's possible.
I called it. Mediums it is for the Red Bull.
Okay.
I'm interested to see.
It is a bit earlier.
Yeah.
A bit early for the soft tires. You might run on wires.
Taser as well, Pittsburgh. What did he go on to? Mediums as well. He's going to the end as well. These guys have put themselves into a good position. What is Stafford on, though? He is now the new race leader. We do know he was leading the pack earlier. Hards. If he's on hards, he can finish the race on them. There you go. He is on hards. This is going to be interesting.
He's only done 4 laps. He's done 4 laps on those, so he can finish on those.
Absolutely, he can. Wow, this is crazy stuff, guys. Let's not do a grievous certificate video again, because I think that's just going to make everybody laugh or upset. I'm not sure. It can go both ways. So I think what we need to do is let's give the people our beautiful intro video. Not to scratch my head again, guys, but all the video and music you see and hear, I created. I do this for the league, just to better it for the guys and give them something to watch, as well as the viewers, so you got something to enjoy as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Oh, they seem to. Jukes, for some reason, has switched to softs.
All right, Confucius. So there we are. We're back live with everybody right now under safety car. Still lap 17 of 31. Yeah, Mandy, thanks for that. I don't have a Spotify account. The music I make is literally just for the league and for home use. So I just write these things for the fun of it. But you're more than welcome to DM me, and I'll make sure you get some of the stuff if you're interested.
Oh, the guys having a long chat on the side, ripping off sub drivers and motivating others. All in good fun.
Wonder what's going on with the drivers there. Those huge position changes that happened in the middle pack.
Jakes, for some reason, Hataya way back there.
Safety cars in. Safa launches early. He's gone. Try to catch the horse unawares, and he kind of did. He's made himself 8/10 gap already as a starter. But he knows he needs to do that on those hards.
But you can see Goose Pro facing Rhino. He's right on his heels. And Jake's chasing Taser.
Wow.
There's 4 of them right behind each other. Taser to Jake's to Hataya to Chooks. They're all in each other's heels. All chasing. But for now, Chooks still has the advantage of the soft tires.
Brett looking at a move on the inside there, but he just didn't pull it off before sector 2. So he's going to wait and see if he can do something on the next straight. But these guys are waiting for DRS to open up again, that's pretty sure.
I'm just looking at this 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pack. They're all bunched up.
Wow, Goose Pro and Brett having a really good old battle there.
Yep.
Change it between Big Rhino and Goose, I think, through one of those turns. I'm not sure what happened there. Once again, Goose Pro, it looks like Big Rhino is comfortably ahead of Goose Pro, so it could be lag spikes again that we're seeing.
But Taser getting multiple warnings. But Safa is opening up. 2.2 seconds in Marrakesh story.
Really good move there by him. Where is the likes of Khatea? He's down to 10th place at the moment.
Khatea and Jakes, they were way up there. And Brian, 1911.
I think those safety cars could have hurt them, their track position. Hey, I have to agree with you guys with Griever. He was doing so well. He's up into 3rd place. He's on the podium, guys, if he keeps it there.
Yep.
Let's see that happen. Come on, Griever, let's change that certificate, sir, to a better one. Get on that podium. We love it.
Yep.
Oh, it's changing again. Is it Griever? No, I think there's spikes on my side, guys, because my things are changing left, right, and center.
No, my side, Rhino is 0.4 behind Griever, and Griever is actually catching
Casto. He's going for P2, sir.
But there's still the fight going on. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, big fight going on there. They're all bunched up. One little mistake there.
They are very close. Coming into the track, toughest part of the track as far as I'm concerned, because the guys break so differently here. This hairpin, change your mindset slowly through there, but get a good exit. There we go.
And the other bunch is between 3, 4, and 5. Griever, Rhino, and Bruet. Duncan's favorite driver.
Duncan has to throw in his last comment there. Griever 3rd is not winning, it's 2nd loser, brother. He was not easy on Griever at all, are we?
He never hears the end of it. Oh, Jake's catching up. Just not able to catch Taser. On the straight, let's see. Jake's is going for it. Nope, not enough space.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep me posted with those type of things, Confucius. On my side, people are changing all the time on my scoreboard. And I think that's what's happening to the live stream as well. And it's not actually the case on the track. So a couple of things going wrong here. But we'll just keep our eye on these drivers and see who changes positions. But yeah, Jake's has got a good opportunity with that DRS flap wide open now.
Yep.
Makes the inside move, and he sticks it. Taking the position away from Taser. Taser now getting hard pressed there by the... Is that Khatea in the horse? Yes, it is.
And Brian taking Taser.
Wonder if Taser didn't take some damage there.
Yay. Opening up Bruet. Bruet sitting on... Oh, Bruet taking from Rhino. Bruet now behind Griever in 4th place.
Thanks, Confucius. Let's see how this rolls. Griever running in P3 at the moment, getting the DRS activation now on Casto. So he is catching up to Casto, which got the likes of Bro chasing him down. But Griever having a great drive here tonight for the Aston Martin family. Saint Besedna says if Brett comes past, take a bite out of his rear wing. That's going to be an interesting one to see if that does happen. Going to hurt though. I'm going to keep my eye on Griever. I'd love to see him make this move on Caster for P2, and then he's got to put his elbows out. Brett catching Griever as well at a high pace. So while this is all to play for, Griever's got to make this move happen very quickly and get himself between, ahead of the horse, so that the horse is between him and Brett to give him some gap so he can make time. He's got to pull this move off here now. He needs to do this. He's got 7% battery life, you can see left. Does not make the move on Casto there, unfortunately. Maybe the start-finish line is next chance. And Casto, you can see, he's also burnt his battery. Saf is still on 56% battery, so he's really looking after that. Casto blocking the inside move. Clever defending there by Casto. Holding position 2. Here comes Brett now passing Griever. He saw the opportunity. Takes him on the fast left-hander over the start-finish line. And Griever will still get there. As Griever takes him back. I think Brett went way wide there. Beautiful move there by Brian, says Mandy. Love to have seen that. I've got just so much happening up front at the moment. P3 and P4 battling each other massively. And Griever trying to get past Caster to get onto that P2 podium position. Let's go, Brian. Let's go, Brian. I agree with that. He's our championship leader, everybody. I don't know if I've got Confucius back yet or not. I don't see him there or hear him at the moment. But if you're around, Confucius, hope you're good. Yeah, I'm here. I don't hear you at all on the stream, Confucius. Let me quickly have a look, see if there's a setting problem. Alright, I got you back into the Discord channel. Why are... I am picked up on the main stream, but I'm not picked up in Discord. Let me see if I get myself out. Have you got me back, Confucius? No, I see there's a connection error happening in Discord at the moment, so... no, we can't hear you, Confucius, but the people can hear me at the moment, and it seems to be a Discord issue. I want to see if I can get that relinked for us, and we'll take it from there. Let's see if that works. Nope, still nothing. I can't seem to get Discord up and running. Hey guys, can you hear me at all in this chat? No, they can't. There's a problem on my side in Discord, so they can't hear me in Discord at all for some reason. I'm going to see if I can change some settings here. I hope that's better. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I still don't see it or see anything on the line. I do not know what's happening. Can you hear me now? No, still nothing. Wow, there's a major problem with Discord. OBS Studio. We run OBS Studio, so I've got him linked onto Discord's actual channel for his voice. So it's a Discord that's decided to die on me over here. So there's an easy solution to that. I just close Discord off and restart the bugger. Hopefully I can get my mate back in, because I miss hearing Confucius' voice on the live stream. Can't handle this. There we go. Still nothing. Will do, Mandy. Great idea. Nap. No, there's an actual problem with my connection to Discord at the moment, Confucius. It's a total mess, to be honest with you. It keeps saying to me RTC connection error. So, not 100% sure what that means, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we keep the racing going, guys, for now. Let's keep our eye on these drivers and see what happens. Such a pity that I can't get to hear the people here on the side with Confucius. It helps so much having him online with me. But I don't want to miss the action at the same time. Massive changes happening now. You can see Safa down to 5th place. And there's a caution out as well. If we get a safety car now, it will be the last one, because they won't have many safety cars after lap 28. There's not enough laps for a safety car. Brian coming all the way back up to P2. Katea back up to P1. Massive changes happening off screen here while these things have happened to me. But wow, this is good. Where did Griever go down to? P5. Not a bad drive by Griever still. He's still in the mix there. Getting loads of points there for his team. And he is the only Aston Martin on track, so he needs to go through with that. Trying to do that remove source as well, see if that's going to help at all, but I still don't get picked up at all in the actual stream, so... Well, it's just not happening here tonight. There you go. I've got you back now.
There we go. We've got Clinton back.
No idea what happened there, but all of a sudden it just kicks in like a madman here on me. Clint, stop lying, says Duncan to me, because I said Griever's having a good race. He's having a good race, Duncan. Sorry about that, chap.
Wasler just went into the pits. 2 guys went into the pits. They're probably going past this lap then.
Major changes that happened there, Confucius, and I missed it all because of what happened on the side there. But wow, these guys, I'm so impressed with Brian up to P2.
Yep. Well, if you look at the stops, top 3 are 2 stops, then a lot of signal stops. But Jukes already has 4 stops, Kazi 3 stops.
Oh wow, okay.
That hurts.
Yeah, I think it's wings that could cause that.
They cut away that time. They could have been way up there to the top of the grid.
Mandy says, welcome back to you, sir. I agree with that. I missed that voice. I hate when I'm alone in this booth. It's terrible. I almost pulled Mandy in here with me, you know that.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brian. He's 6/10 away from Katea. Both on the medium set of tyres. Who's got the younger tyre span, or are they on the same tyre wear?
Let's see. Tyres, the top 3 on 10 laps on the medium tyres. Griever, 14 laps on hards. Rhino, 14 laps on mediums. That's going to be a bit of a push to finish on those mediums.
Yeah, Brian, in the moment, he's in the DRS zone. He's catching Katea.
And then Taser and Brut, both 10 laps on mediums.
Interesting. Tell you, else is having a good drive for me tonight. Again, he's Big Rhino. I mean, I've got to give him a shout out as well. He's always finishing the races, as is Kazi. And, you know, if the both of them finish races and they're in the top 10, they're getting points for constructors, and that's so important for teams.
Yep. Well, a lot of chatting going on the side, but if you look at the teams now, earlier some of the teams were actually close together, but they've spread out again.
Yeah, they have spread out a bit. Lap 27 of 31, everybody. So we've got 4 laps, including
almost
this one.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. Nah, Brett's way back there. I don't think he's gonna pass again. But anything can happen. Griever can get stage fright.
Look at that by Charles. So dies Griever, finishing last again. No way, sir. He's going to be there, P4. He's going to be there. There's Griever, P4 at the moment.
But look at Brian. Brian's catching up to Khataya in first position.
Yeah, I think what Brian is trying to do is look after those tyres, keep using the DRS, let Khataya pull him along, and give himself a chance in the last 2 laps. I think that's a clever move.
Okay, but Brian's got a 3-second.
Because of those penalties. Safety car's out, sir.
Safety car, who's out?
This is interesting. Crank.
I don't see anybody out.
I don't see anybody out either. It could just be a lot of debris on track, though. Taserface and Brewitt. You know what's going to happen now? They have to watch each other, because if I was Brian, I'd back off quite a lot. So that you can see, is Khataya going to dive into the pits for softs? He probably won't, because he'll want to keep track position.
Well, he's driving mediums, Khataya, and he should be sitting on 12 laps now. So those tires are fine. They nicely run in now. So all three, Khataya, Brian, and Jakes, should easily finish on these tires. Well, not easily. Depends on how hard they are, the tires, but they should finish on these tires. Griever and Big Rhino, 16 laps, but Big Rhino is sitting on medium tires, but Griever is sitting on the hard tires. And now a lot of the guys taking this opportunity of the safety car is switch to the soft tires.
Yeah.
We've got Safa, Casto, Goospro, Chooks, and Kazi on the soft, riding on the softs now.
That's going to hurt the front runners. That's going to hurt them bad. That's why I say it's going to be very interesting to see what the front 2 guys do. Are they going to pit? If they pit, they're going to lose some positions.
These big
he faked it. Khataya did a little fake to the pits. Keeps out, though. That was very good to see that. Trying to fake Brian there. There's only going to be 2 laps of racing. The safety car will come in this lap. It won't stay out another lap. Jenny moaning at a whole bunch of people live here this evening saying, Yellow Lot is terrible. Giving Griever so much trouble. Yeah.
The griefing squad.
The griefing squad.
Well, the griefing squad is growing. We've got Saint, we've got Charles, we've got Marlene, we've got Duncan. It's getting the size of a cheerleading squad now.
It sure is. Duncan. I don't know what I'm going to do with you, sir. I just don't know.
Let's see. Look at these gaps. On my side, the gaps the times aren't really closing yet. Because look at Safa, he's way behind, 17 seconds.
Yeah.
He needs to catch up.
You'll get there. I think you'll get close to them by the time they start again. But he's going to just belt those softs. There's no doubt about it.
Yep. And now he can push full on because it's done 3 laps on soft tires.
And Confucius, another thing we've got to bear in mind, look at those 2 Ferraris tied together with points.
Yep. They've now gone closer together. Safa riding on the softs and Taser riding mediums.
Wow.
Okay, safety car coming in.
Here we go. Always.
So we're going to have a last 2 lap sprint.
And there won't be DRS. Remember, DRS activates in lap 3, so this is going to be down to drivers only.
Yep.
When does Gatea go, though? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Safa's caught the pack and he's on those fresh softs. He's got to try and make inroads.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for a full-out sprint. As soon as he can go, he's going to go.
Charles asking, Griever, are you reversing that you're moving so slowly? Let's go. Here we are. He's opened up. Didn't get much of a run there. Black immediately DNF'd as well. He's gone.
Ryan expected that.
Brian on his heels. Safa got those penalties, though, so he still needs to make a gap from the guys, that he passes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brian's got the 3 seconds. Brian's got 3, Safa's got 3, Taser's got 6, Red's got 3, and Chooks has got 6. Black out.
Black crashed. Duncan, to answer your question, no, we can't put branding on the car. We did try and do it for our sponsors, and with the profile we tried it with, they banned it, funny enough. So EA is very strict with what we do to these cars. We have to leave it as the actual EA game. So really sad that, because it would have been fantastic if we could brand cars for sponsors out there.
Yeah, but it would have been amazing. Okay, so
Brian,
let's see.
Staffer
caught up. Staffer had taken Griever's position. Staffer now in 4th position.
1 lap to go after this, guys. It's all to play for. Remember, those walls are close, and they're getting as close as possible to them now.
Yep.
Sorry, Black.
Sometimes you just rushing a little bit too hard and you're out. Yay. But. We are doing last 2 laps, right?
This is
Brian with 3 seconds.
Brian has to make,
We'll drop him to 4th position from 2nd, at least.
Well,
depends on what happens.
It depends what happens with Safa. Yeah.
And Safa will right now drop to 5th position.
And Griever takes 4th then from that as well. Great track positioning from Griever. Come on, guys. Those of you that follow the Griever.
Last lap.
The Griever Beaver. He's close to the podium tonight.
Yep.
Safa trying everything he can, just not getting those moves to stick.
3 seconds. He's losing a lot of time. The Griever just caught up to him again. Oh, we're in the last lap.
Griever needs to push. He needs to get closer.
Yep. He needs to. He's losing a little bit of time. 3.4.
Safa trying to move on the inside by the hairpin. Pulls it off. Taking himself P3. Great move.
Taking Jake's.
But he hasn't got enough time to build that gap from Jake's.
Nope. So both of them are going to drop at around 2 places.
Yeah. Jake's will take P2 if it stays this way.
Yep.
Jake's coming back at Safa, taking the position back.
Taking it back. Nice.
Safa taking it back.
Ooh,
they are going. Wonderful driving by these lads. Gatea crossing the line, P1. There you go. Let's see what happens to Brian after he's finished. Gatea putting it in the wall as a nice little end. We always do that. We love doing that on the last lap, guys.
And there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Gatea, Jakes, Brian, Griever, Staffer, Rhino, Bruet, Casto, Taser, Goose, Hooks, and Kazi.
Wonderful drive there, guys. What a night of racing. That was fantastic to watch. Really enjoyed that. And Griever did do well. He gave himself good track position with his moves that he made there. So well done.
There you go. You called it on Jakes.
Called it on Jakes.
He did very well.
Yeah, great drive there by all those guys. They came back really well at the end. And Gatea as well. I mean, what a great win for him to come back to P1. Qualified P1 as well. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to have a word with him soon, Confucius. But that was interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, it was a good race. Let's see. Oz. That's something you'll never see in Formula 1.
No.
Oz.
Clint, 4th loser, is not cutting it. Duncan's not happy. We have to work on this. Guys, that is our race this evening. We're going to have a quick interview with these three chaps coming up soon. But that is your P1, 2, and 3 finishes. Hatea, P1 for the Haas. Jake's finishing in second place, and Brian finishing in third place for the Williams, second place Alpine. Great drive for all these guys there, Confucius.
Yeah, but Brett being a fastest lap.
Brett doing the fastest lap, and because he's in the top 10, he gets that extra point for his team and for him. So that's very good by him. Unfortunately,
Nice.
the other Red Bull that DNF'd there, because that's a couple of points lost for the...
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately for them.
That's black. Okay.
Let's have a quick look.
So-
See, I'm going to sort these things out. You can have a chat to the people. I'm going to get their names ready for us, sir.
Cool. So, sorry, Brian Babes. Brian got his third at least, so he at least finishes on the podium this evening. But very eventful race. Lots of safety cars. But we did expect it with all those straights and sharp corners. There's no easy-going corners for fast driving. But it's at the moment, the game says Jake's driver of the day. What do you guys say? Who should have been, if not Jake's, who should have been, except for Brian? Who should have been driver of the day? Was it you, Brian Babes, just biased?
They're just biased.
They're just biased. They're always going to call it him Brian.
You gotta love that.
Duncan says Griever should have been driver of the day.
All right.
Yeah. Joel says Griever should have been driver of the day.
I agree with that. I think Grieve had a great drive, and he also made the right decisions at the right time. You know, handling so many safety cars in a race, it's tough to do a good strat on that, you know, and it pulled off for Griever tonight.
Yep. He drove well.
Let's get
And all the
Brian
guys,
in here.
Everybody drove well.
Let's get Jake's
All
in
was
here.
a good drive overall.
The only one I'm missing again would be Beastie or Hatea. It looks like he has left already. But that doesn't matter, because then, you know, we're going to pull in our driver of the day this evening, and that is going to be none other than this man, Griever, everybody. Griever, and I'm going to start with Griever. Griever, man, the chats have been going mad for you tonight, so I've been trying to back you, but it's a tough crowd out there, to be honest, but I think you had the driver of the day getting P4.
Thanks, buddy. Don't worry, you'll never win with him. Trust me, you'll never win with him. You'll get P1 and it's still not good enough.
Yeah, they were asking if you were reversing at one stage because you're going so slowly. I mean, that's the crowd you're dealing with. But Griever, good drive from what I just saw. It was a good drive from you. I mean, P4, you were close to a P3 there if you just stuck it out a little bit closer to get to their penalties. But I mean, nonetheless, a P4 after, I think the safety cars worked to your favor. You took track position over tires and it pulled off.
Yeah, I did. Thanks, man. That was good.
And Duncan's asking, Paul Griever, I want to hear if he thinks that he is cutting it at fourth.
Well, if I put him behind the steering wheel, he's never going to start the race, so I'm not going to take any backing from that.
I agree. A great race there by you. We wanted to just hear your point of view, and also for the for the fans out there. I mean, these guys love watching you drive. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks, man. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Yes. So, guys, what we want to do right now is get into let's go P3 and P2. Brian P3 tonight and Jake's in P2. I think Brian just lost that position because of penalties, but a great comeback nonetheless. They were low on the grid and these safety cars weren't easy to handle there, Brian, eh?
That safety car messed everything up. I was like, how far am I going to drop? How hard am I going to push on the last lap?
Yeah. Always makes but sometimes the safety car makes it interesting in the last few laps.
That's not a risk-reward ratio out there.
No, and I think that the dig was also a lot tougher than the Oaks expected. I think guys were trying to do one stoppers and it wasn't possible, you know. So it was still nonetheless, it was a good drive and close racing again, Brian, up front there.
Yeah, no, the racing in front was nice and close. I mean, the first stint of the race, I managed the bit because I was worried about tire wear. And then as I started settling into the race, I was like, okay, cool, the strategy is working because my tires are coming in nicely and not wearing too bad. So when I started pushing, the guys around me were starting to struggle a bit.
Yeah.
Overall, good drive, guys. It was good, clean race and some nice chasing going on.
No, absolutely. And then also we have to give it out there to Jakes. I mean, sticking it out at the end, having a heck of a battle there with the Ferrari, even though the Ferrari had those penalties on board. Stafford didn't let go of you, Jakes.
Nope. Jake's not there.
Jakes is just still recuperating, I think, from that hard battle, eh?
Yeah, maybe a heart attack or something.
He's trying to come in, but his mic is obviously he's muting on and off all the time. Let me see if I can get him back in and out here. Hopefully we can hear from Jakes. I see we have got the likes of Kateya back as well, so I've pulled Kateya in. We'll have it. Yeah, Jakes, we've got you. Kateya will be with you in a second. We're just with Jakes at the moment, but Jakes, yes, a hectic battle there with Safa at the end.
Yeah, no, that was really close. I was really not expecting that result. I spun out in the beginning, and then I actually spun out the second time and lost the wing. All the safety cars brought me back into the race, so yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, drive.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks again. I call it Monaco on steroids. You know, the walls are close, but the pace is a lot faster. So there's no doubt there's going to be safety cars out there at Singapore. It's just how you're going to manage that strategy and what tires you're going to go for when and how.
Yes, no, exactly. I'm not sure how many times my strategy changed through the race. At the end, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do anymore. But yeah, it turned out well.
Yeah, great. And also by keeping it clean, it's between the position you are, you know, and that's always key.
There's a lot of position changes going on, and you guys kept on doing it clean.
At the end, I was struggling a bit on my tires trying to catch Brian, and then I looked up and I saw Brian had a penalty, and I saw I was within the 3 seconds, so I could let off a bit, relax a bit.
Yeah, well, good drive by you anyway, mate. Really nice P2 there. Good points for yourself and your team, so well done there. And guys, we have to get to the man of the hour. Kateya, you around? Are you there?
Hello.
He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Kateya, our P1 qualifier this evening as well on the Singapore track and winning this evening. Kateya, nice drive there by you at the end. I mean, a lot of things like you had to overcome the safety cars as well, but generally, how did that race go for you, though?
Oh, the race wasn't bad. I really had to work my way up after I got damaged. But I know some guys, I was hit from behind by some guys. I'm not sure who. But the race was really good. I really worked my way up very good, I must say.
There's a lot of these things happening. So we saw cars going forward and backwards with these things.
Yeah, you'll see quite a lot of that on the stream as well, Kateya. I think you hit the safety car twice on our stream. Your front wing was still fine. Then we got concerned with the sink, you know. So I think there was a bit of sink shenanigans. That's a tongue twister, but I got through it. But the long and the short is it was still a good drive by you, brother, to get back out to that podium and get finished in P1.
Yeah, way back from back of the grid all the way back to number 1.
I had to work. And Brian, I must say, he kept me under pressure for the last few laps. Couldn't wait to finish the races, honestly.
Yeah, that finish line just doesn't come home close enough for you on the last 2 laps, especially when there's no DRS on those last 2 laps either.
And it started to rain as well.
Yeah,
my tires were finished. I had to be so cautious on my throttle.
Yeah, it's very tough out there. But I mean, it's a great drive for you nonetheless. Good points for you again, mate, as well. You know, so thanks for being a part of it. And guys, yeah, congrats to all 3 our drivers tonight.
Yep.
So what we'll do right now is we're going to get out into our exit video, guys. And that was our Fusion Racing League interview with the top 3 guys. Fantastic chaps. Not easy for them tonight, Confucius.
No, that's a challenging track, I have to say. Because you like I said, there's no easy going to corners like some of the others have. It's either go straight or sharp corner. That's it.
Exactly that. And now we go to a fast track again next week, except this one doesn't have the walls. We are going to Monza, Italy next week. So another interesting one there. The guys hardly have any wings on these cars. They go for top speed. You know, there's not a lot of sharp turns and hairpins and all those things in this game, except turn 1, where they have to brake and get through that little chicane. Other than that, it's floor it to the wall, you know, get out of there. So, yeah, thanks, guys. It was fantastic. Nice to have the viewers on board again as well. Thanks to our sponsors for being a part of the CMH Group, Mitsubishi, Suzuki, Belito. Love having you guys around. And until we see you guys again next week, I'm Clinton Cole signing out. And next to me, Confucius. Thanks a lot, as always, buddy.
No, it's always fun being here. You know, we have a nice chat. We're not really commentators. We're just having a chat.
Absolutely. Well, until next week, everybody. You take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. Good night, everybody, and keep the racing for the game. Stay safe.
Cheers, guys.
See you next
Have
week.
a good one.
Cheers, guys.